I remember specifically when this album came out because both the top singles, Got the Life and Follow the Leader, were fucking, or Freak on a Leash, excuse me, were huge, huge videos at the time for MTV. They were fucking everywhere. And it really started to put Korn over the top. Family Values tour starting to come together now with some of bands like Limp Bizkit and Rammstein and the likes. This was really a pivotal album for Korn. Came at the right place, right time for them, and it really pushed them up into the mainstream for sure. We've got Street Carp coming in at 2 minutes and 41 seconds. What'd you think?
This song feels fucking personal, man. This song feels like I shouldn't be listening to it. Like this is like I feel like I'm eavesdropping on somebody's conversation, man. This feels wrong.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Riffs Reloaded, where we talk about all things heavy metal, hard rock, and in today's case, we're keeping up with the new metal we got going on with the battle of the third albums between Deftones and Korn. We've been having such a blast doing this so far that we decided to go ahead and make it a third show. Well, the fourth show will be on the horizon. We'll have to wait and see how this one goes. But we're having a fun time doing it, and I am, of course, your host, Nick. And on the other side over there is my brother and co-host, Willie. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man? I'm excited to do this one as well. I've been really digging me some Deftones, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. And be interesting to see how this episode goes for sure. But before we get into that, this new episode and the topic today, I want to touch on something that we just did the past episode. We broke down Megadeth's final album, the Almighty Megadeth, and we did something pretty controversial, I guess. At the very end of the episode, we ended up doing our personal rankings of the Megadeth albums throughout the years, all 17 of them. And we explicitly said at the beginning of our rankings that these were our choice. We didn't go by commercial success, by sales, by singles, none of that shit. We did it by personal choice, personal best albums for us in our ranking system. Well, we made a couple of clips. They went out on Instagram, they went out on YouTube. And to say that the comments were pretty harsh is putting it lightly. We got fucking decimated in the comments. And I just want to say thank you for commenting on those videos. Thank you for making them some of the most successful videos that we put out so far. But Willie, I think it's pretty hilarious, dude, how people have such an opinionated opinion on our opinion of our personal choice of Megadeth records. Man, what say you?
Yeah, man. I don't understand the hate, honestly. um, I guess a lot of people got confused what the fuck we were doing, but yeah, that was our personal takes on it, and for some reason, y'all got really hot and heavy. um, don't know how to put it any lighter than that, but yeah, but thanks for commenting. Regardless, appreciate you engaging with us, and if it's a hate comment or a love comment, whatever works for us, because we really don't care what the fuck you say. Just put something down. So.
What are some of the comments that you saw specifically over on Instagram? Because you're the one who's in charge of that over there.
Man, it was all over the place. I mean, there was people saying that we should never listen to the band again. There was people saying that we don't know Megadeth. There was people saying, how can Risk not be the worst album? And it's like, well, Super Collider is fucking 10 times worse. But anyways,
Facts.
so yeah, it was all over the place. People didn't understand why Countdown for me was number one. That was a big one too for some reason. And
Hmm.
it had to be fucking Rust like everyone else's. But
Right.
I don't care. But yeah, that's how it went over there.
Interesting. I saw one of the clips of me and my rankings. Somebody said, I normally don't post anything negative, but I got a negative comment on this one. It's like, well, thanks for your opinion, bud. That's what the comment section is there for. And we do encourage you to leave your comments. So please do so
Hmm.
freely on YouTube, on Instagram, on X. We are everywhere. Please watch the full shows, not just the clips, so you take it out of context, where we plainly said that this is our personal opinions, our personal ranking systems on the albums that meant the most to us, not by,
Hmm.
yours. So do appreciate the comments. Keep it coming. Do appreciate it. Right, Willie?
That's right. Keep it going. Let's go.
So that moves us over to today's show. We're going to do part three, Corn versus Deftones. These fucking comments got me all screwed up right now. What we're going to do today is we're doing Korn's Follow the Leader, a monumental album in the history of Korn. And we're doing White Pony, a monumental album in the history of Deftones. Two, I dare say, very different paths both bands took by the third album here. And now we're starting to see Korn starting to come about becoming Korn. And now we're seeing Deftones kind of maybe take a slight little detour away from what they, started out to be to now progressing into something different on their third album. So it's going to be interesting to see, what my opinion and what Willie's opinion is. And we care for your opinions too. So please comment on this video and on the subsequent links and let us know your opinion. Which album did you like better? Um, Willie, I gotta say, we'll start off with Korn today, since we've been starting off with Korn so far on these past two episodes. Why change it up? Follow the Leader, bro. This album came out in August 18th of 1998. And I remember specifically when this album came out because both the top singles, Got the Life and Follow the Leader, were fucking, or Freak on a Leash, excuse me, were huge, huge videos at the time for MTV. They were fucking everywhere. And it really started to put Korn over the top. Family Values tour starting to come together now with some of bands like Limp Bizkit and Rammstein and the likes. This was really a pivotal album for Korn. Came at the right place, right time for them, and it really pushed them up into the mainstream for sure.
Yeah, man. This is definitely one of the albums that I know a lot of Korn from. This album is very iconic, like you just said, man. And I remember just growing up, just like you said, the video for "Freak on a Leash" was fucking everywhere, even for my age bracket. And yeah, that is obviously the thing that sticks out for me on this album is that video for sure.
And this album did go to number one too on the Billboard Top 200 in the United States. So it was a number one album for Korn. First album that they had to go to number one, and that's saying a lot too because in the first two records that we covered of Korn, they were the big fish in a small pond. They were pretty much the founders and creators of what we would call nu metal, and they were kind of figuring things out on their own on how to navigate those waters. And here they come with Follow the Leader with the cover art and the music video for Freak Unleashed done by Todd McFarlane of Spawn fame, and boom, we're off to the races. Korn is now number one album in America, and fucking these two videos took MTV by storm, and Korn never looked back, man.
Yeah, man. They really didn't. This you could definitely tell that they progressed in their sound on this album. You can definitely tell that they kind of found their groove and what they were looking for, what they were looking to do going forward, for sure.
Agreed, man. Agreed. So let's get into it, man. The original physical release of this album, and I had it at one time, was 25 tracks, which was stupid. You had a lot of the tracks at the beginning were like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of silence until you get into what we'll call the opener, which is track 13 of It's On. And apparently, Willie, the rumor is that Jonathan Davis did not want, he's very superstitious, and he did not want the album to end on track 13. That's why the album started on track 13. What do you think about that?
It's his band. He can do whatever he wants. So if that's what he wanted to do. He's allowed to do so. So
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I wonder if that's why I have such bad luck and bad karma in my life because number 13 is my favorite number. So
I
whatever.
want to change that.
Yeah, maybe, maybe. So let's kick it off, man. We've got track number 13, which is technically one. We've got It's On coming in at 4 minutes and 28 seconds to kick off Korn's Follow the Leader album. Willie, what'd you think of the opener?
Yeah, man. I thought it was a good opener. It was a good heavy riff, for sure. I was hoping for a little bit more, but for what they gave us, I'm not mad about it at all. I think it was a good opener.
Yeah, I thought it was a good opener too. Again, that riff was pretty heavy, and especially during the chorus, it was a great riff for the chorus as well. Jonathan Davis really brought it in the vocals on this song as well. And I thought it was a good way to kick it off, man, especially if you bought the CD and you had all that, silenced, tracks 1 through 12 until you get to this one. This one came in hard and heavy, and I dare say it was probably right up there with the opener from the first album, Korn. I don't know why the name escapes me right now, but the first album that they put out, that the opener that they had, this was right
Hmm.
there with it, that the energy matched, what you were expecting of a first song on a Korn album.
Yeah, it definitely did. The energy was definitely there, and I was pleasantly surprised when I first heard this song to kick off the album because coming from their last album, which I did not like, I was like, okay, this one sounds a lot better.
Yep, agreed. And the song was Blind. So before you fuck us up in the comments, it was Blind was the single from Korn's first album. So yeah, we both agreed that it was a good opener. It laid the foundation for what we would hope to expect from the rest of the album. Now we're on to track number two. It's a classic, man. It's a staple in Korn's set list still to this day. 4 minutes and 15 seconds. We have "Freak on a Leash," and if you have not seen this video yet, I would implore you to go out your way to go see this video. It is a still holds up to this day, a very fun video done by Mr. Todd McFarlane. Willie, what'd you think of "Freak on a Leash"?
I mean, it's what you didn't think about it. I think everyone should know this song by now. This is definitely the most played Korn song for me that has ever been played. I hear it all over the fucking place. But I mean, it's a classic Korn song. Everyone knows it. The riff is different. It's the style of Korn, and that's what I liked about Korn is that nobody else could make this song but Korn.
Agreed, dude. And I love the part in this song too when Jonathan Davis starts going into his Beavis, cornholio meltdown, and it busts into that heavy part, dude. With dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. And the video is cool too because that's when the bullet. Spoilers: this video is like fucking 30 years old, but the bullet shoots out, and the bullet is flying through everything throughout the entire video, and then it gets to like the little apartment looking room that Korn's in playing, and as soon as he gets into his Beavis, cornholio, that's when the bullet stops and he's like almost controlling it. Now the bullet doesn't know where to go as he's doing
Yeah,
his little breakdown, and that's when it gets into the heaviness of the song. That's the best part of the song for me is
it
definitely the
is.
fucking heaviness of that fucking part, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out as well. That last part of this fucking song is, I think, I don't know. It's I want it to be longer, but then I don't want it to be longer because it's just what you needed to end the fucking song, and I think
Yeah.
they did a really good job ending it that way.
I think it was cool too, and then that part of the song when they bust out into the heaviness, it was like they went for a second, and then Jonathan Davis comes back in with his cornholio, and it
Yep.
continues on with the music too. It was really fucking good. And again, Jonathan Davis, please do a death metal album, man. What the fuck are you waiting for? Moving on to track number three at 3 minutes and 45 seconds, Willie, we have "Got the Life," man. Another iconic song from them off this record.
Yeah, man, I fucking love this song so much. The offbeat cymbals is fucking perfect. I love that part in the fucking song. The chorus is catchy as fuck. Um, I have nothing but love for this fucking song, bro. I think this is probably their most perfect song to date.
Really?
I think so, man.
I would not expect that coming from you because you're really harsh.
I love this song. I don't know what it is. I think it's the fucking cymbals, man. It just
Uh-huh.
I don't know, but yeah, it's a fucking beast of a song. I love it.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm excited to hear that, dude. For me, this song, man, is just another classic song. It's another classic video. They're performing at this soundstage or whatnot for like some producer, and the producer's like, trying to bang on them and shit. So they said, fuck it, and meaning they turned in all their fucking riches. And, they gave some crackhead off the street one of their cars, and he goes and fucking trashes it. Classic fucking Korn, classic Korn. But I did enjoy the song still to this day as well. Is it my favorite on the record? Probably not. We'll get there, but definitely a fucking good song, and it still holds up to this day. And they still perform the song live as well. Moving on to track number four, we've got, I think, a song that does not get enough love, and that's going to be "Dead Bodies Everywhere," coming in at 4 minutes and 44 seconds. Willie, I still sing this chorus in my head to this day.
Yeah, man, this is definitely a song I totally forgot about. 100%. And when this came on, I was like, I fucking know this song, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's another banger, man. This song right after "Got the Life." I mean, perfect placement for this fucking song. The chorus is fucking great. It's just another fun ass song, bro.
It is, dude. And I just love it. You really want me to be a good son. Why you make me feel like no one. I mean, it still holds up, man. It's a
It
fucking
does.
banger of a song. They need to bring this song back into the lineup of their set list, dude. At least, like,
Yeah.
maybe somewhere in the middle, towards the end, maybe on an encore. But dude, this song definitely needs to be shown the love that it deserves, man. It's very under the radar. No one ever talks about this song. I
No.
fucking love this song. Still, I liked it back then, and I love it even more to this day, dude. It's a banger song for sure.
Hell yeah.
Moving on now to track number five, completely something off the fucking wall. We have "Children of the Corn" featuring Ice Cube coming in at 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Before I give my breakdown on this, Willie, what'd you think?
This one's gonna be really sweet and simple for me. I don't care for Ice Cube, and I don't care for this song. It's
Yeah,
skipped.
Yeah, this song is not for me. The lyrics are pretty fucking heavy, talking about bullying and all that shit. And you want to bully me, meet me outside, and I'll fuck you up. But I remember back in the day when the album first came out too, that I listened to it and I'm like, yeah, this isn't for me. And going back and listening to it now, I'm like, yeah, this isn't for me.
No.
So, kudos for them because Ice Cube at the time and still is, is a big name within the rap community. And for Korn on the third album to snag fucking Ice Cube for a track, that's pretty big kudos for him. I'll give him that. But yeah, just the song is just definitely not for me, and I don't think it's for you either, Willie. So we'll move on.
Cool.
We have track number 6. We have BBK. Willie, before I get your opinion, I just want to say that this song is fucking excellent. Fucking excellent. I love this goddamn song. And what you said about Got the Life, I kind of feel towards this song as well. I completely forgot about this song until I went back and listened to this album all over again for the show. And I gotta say that this is a hidden fucking gem that needs to be polished and brought back to life because this song is fucking great.
I actually don't like the song, bro. I'm
Holy
kidding.
shit.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
kidding.
I was gonna say.
No, I fucking love the song as well, man. The riff is unique and it sounds fucking sick. Again, a catchy ass chorus.
Yep.
And this song brings the album back to life. Got to life, but back to life after fucking Children of the Corn, bro. Because
Yep.
I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna complete this fucking album after that song. And this song comes on, I'm like, okay, now we're
Yep.
back.
Yep.
Thank God.
It's got
Yeah.
an iconic riff, dude. That's not like what Korn has done previously. It was
No.
very fucking metal.
Mm-hmm.
Very not new metal, but a very fucking metal riff. And then when you get the
Yes.
fucking drums and the bass to come in too afterwards, and with Jonathan Davis's vocals, dude, this is a hidden fucking gem that needs to be found
Mm-hmm.
all over again, dude. It's like this song is buried in the sand, and someone needs to come around along with the fucking metal detector, pull this bitch up, polish it off, and fucking expose it, man, because it is so fucking good.
Yeah, definitely. I think this song and Dead Bodies Everywhere needs to fucking skyrocket on the charts once more because these are definitely hidden fucking gems on this album.
Yep, absolutely. Who knows if anybody out there is a fucking member of Korn or is a friend of Korn? Let them know. Hey, bring this shit back because this shit is too good not to be fucking heard, especially live in
Yep.
2026. Man, really good fucking song. Moving on, we have at 4 minutes and 12 seconds. We've got Pretty. What'd you think?
It's not a bad song. It's just not very memorable to me.
Yeah, agreed. I got it was an okay song. The vocals are very angry, as we come to expect from Jonathan Davis. But it's a good song. It's not something that I would go out of my way to listen to, but it is what it is. So it's there. Not
Yeah.
bad.
No.
Moving on, 4 minutes and 48 seconds. We've got All in the Family featuring Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit. Willie, I gotta tell you, when this album dropped, this fucking track was probably the most played track anybody was playing at the time. And let me tell you why. Because of the battle between Fred Durst and Jonathan Davis and the vocals, going back and forth on each other. It was high school humor, but it was the perfect placement because Korn's target audience at this time and Limp Bizkit's was the high school audience. And this was fucking everywhere. Every place that I went to, everybody's house that I went to hang out with or whatever, this was playing on the CD player, was this fucking song. And everybody was just laughing with it, having fun with it. Not to be taken seriously, it's not a true song. It's more of a diss track between the two. But I gotta say, before I get your opinion on it, I just wanted to lay that groundwork that at the time, it was fucking everywhere.
That's real shitty because I'm not a fan of Limp Bizkit and I am not a fan of the song. I skipped it pretty damn quick into the song.
Yep. I'm not into it either. I listened to it for the first time, and goddamn, probably since the album came out, and yeah, it's just not for me. I
No, dude.
respect what they did at the time, as at the time it was a pretty big fucking deal, especially because Limp Bizkit was just starting to get their comeuppance. I think they might have had their first or second album out at the time, and they were starting to blow up on MTV too. So it was like a perfect pairing of the two. But yeah, I mean, it's for some people, but just not for us.
No, not one bit.
Moving over, we've got Reclaim My Place, man. 4 minutes and 32 seconds, dude. What'd you think?
And we're back again. Good song, definitely after the last song. And I pointed out the riff is pretty interesting in this song. I think that's why it stands out to me. But yeah, it was definitely a good song after the last song.
Yep, I agree, man. Fucking Reclaim My Place is a really good fucking song. It's another hidden gem on this record. This record's kind of slapping so far, man. There's only a couple of songs on here so far that are, or if you want to call them songs, but shit on here that were just like, whatever. But so far, man, this album's fucking heavy and it's showing a different side of Korn than the previous two albums.
You said the magic word so far.
Exactly. That takes us over to the next track, which is going to be Justin at 4 minutes and 17 seconds. What'd you think?
It was an okay song. It was a simple riff. I really have nothing much to say about this song. It's another one of those songs that I wouldn't go back and put on.
Yeah, it's another heavy song. It's pretty good. It's okay. Nothing that I would go out of my way to go back and listen to, but I didn't really put it together until I was doing the research for the show that this boy Justin, he's tied into this album somehow. And I don't know if it's Dead Bodies Everywhere or whatever the fuck it is, but there's like a running theme in this album for this kid Justin, and I guess this is like the crescendo is a song called Justin. I guess I really haven't put the pieces together. So if you out there, want to drop us in the comments, let us know what the fucking hidden mystery is behind this Justin character. Please let us know in the comments. Moving on, we've got a track called Seed at 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Willie, what'd you think?
When the guitar kicks in, it's a good song, but when it doesn't, nothing is happening.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree 100%, dude. It has a good place or good pace. It's weird in spots in a good way. I don't know. I agree with you too, man. It was like it's a tale of two songs. You know what I mean? You've got two different things going on in the same song. Sometimes
Yep.
they work, sometimes they don't. In this case, it didn't work.
Yep.
But it is what it is. It's not terrible. It's not the worst thing on the fucking record. That's for damn sure.
No.
Next one, we have Camel Tosis featuring Slim Kid 3, whoever the fuck that is, at 4 minutes and 38 seconds, man. What'd you think?
Not a fan. Not the Korn I like, and is definitely another skippable song.
Yep, I just got it in my notes right here, plain and simple skip.
Yep.
I couldn't fucking do it. It's just not for me.
Nope.
So we're going to skip over that one, and that takes us to our closing track of the album, brother. We've got My Gift to You. Again, it's another one of those songs where it starts and then there's a few minutes of silence at the end and then they come in with a bonus track. We won't cover the bonus track. There's not much to cover on that. But My Gift to You, man, what'd you think of the closer?
I feel like this could have been a very epic song with the bagpipes opening it up, but it fell extremely, extremely short for me, and it was too long of a song, honestly.
I agree it's too long of a song. I did like the opening of the bagpipes, but I will gotta say, finally, after 3 albums, we have a good closing song from Korn because the first 2 albums we did not have that. With this, and we've got a fucking heavy chugging riff, we got a heavy bass line, and we got good drums, and it gives it to you packed full of spite coming out from Jonathan Davis as well. So I do respect that fact that it was a heavy fucking song, man. And it was the best out of the 3 albums so far. It was the best closer that they had. I do wish that there was a little bit more to it, but for what they gave us, I'm glad that it happened, dude, because finally it's a decent closer.
I think I gotta disagree with that, bro. It just I needed more. Like we started the album, like the first 4 songs were great, and we had a shit song and a good song and a shit song, and then the last 4 songs on this album was just trash. And this closer just really, I wanted something more, man, and it really bummed me out, and I just can't get behind it at all, honestly.
I don't know if I would agree that the last 4 songs were trash. I would say probably 2.5, maybe, because Justin was decent. Seed was okay in parts. I did like My Gift to You. Cameltosis is whatever the fuck. So maybe like the last 4, maybe the 2.5 of that is decent, as good, maybe, but trash. I don't know, man. I think that's being a little harsh saying that they're fucking trash, dude.
Sorry, give it to me in the fucking comments again, like I give a fuck. But for me, it's trash. So that's how I feel. I'm
All
sticking to
right.
it.
So that concludes our take on Korn's landmark blockbuster album, Follow the Leader. What was your favorite song, Willie?
Easy pick for me was "It's Got the Life."
Okay. For me, it's got to be BBK. It has to
Sweet,
fucking be. That's my favorite track on
sweet.
this record. Might be a little bit of a hard one, but least favorite.
This is really hard, dude. I might tie between fucking "Children of the Corn" and "Camatosis," but I think I can handle Ice Cube's voice better than I can handle Slim Kid 3. So I think I have to go with that one as the worst Cameltosis.
Yep, I agree. I have to agree with you 100%. Camel Toast, this is camel dog shit.
Yeah.
Won't never fucking go and listen to that fucking song ever again. Never the fuck again. But overall, man, what was your opinion on Korn's Follow the Leader?
Overall, it was definitely better than their first two. I will give them that. They definitely got into their role and they played it very, very well. And I think if this was a shit album, if it was a shit album, I think I wouldn't continue listening to Korn. But given that this album was pretty damn good for the most part, yeah, I would go back and listen to a lot of these songs, bro.
Yeah, I said at the beginning when we started this series that Korn's first album was definitely groundbreaking and that they were the first like new metal act to really break through and shine through. And they had some good songs on that one as well. The second
Yep.
album was kind of a miss a little bit, but this one right here was definitely the fucking ultimate banger of an album that they needed to really push them into the forefront. And with
Yeah.
heavy radio play and heavy fucking video play on fucking MTV, they really became a household fucking name by this point. And kudos to them too, man, because they worked their fucking asses off to get there. And yeah, they did it. They succeeded in hitting the mainstream and a number one album to boot. You know, who can say that? You know, not a lot of new metal bands can say that. So that takes us over to Deftones now. But before we get there, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and X. Follow us over there. Like, share, comment. Tell everybody where you can find this episode, where you can find the show, where you can find our commentary. Please, please, please spread the word. We are heavily relying on you to spread the word because for whatever reason, YouTube doesn't like us and they're holding us down on the algorithm. So any help will be much appreciated. So please, YouTube, Spotify, X, and Instagram is where you can find Riffs Reloaded. Please drop us a like, follow, and comment. All right, man. That takes us over to June 20th of 2000. We've got the landmark blockbuster album by Deftones entitled White Pony. And something that I did not know, but I found out during the research of this album, is White Pony is actually a street slang term for cocaine. Did you know that?
Oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah,
I did not know
yeah,
that.
that makes total fucking sense. But yeah, I did not know that going prior to this, going into this album prior. But yeah, dude, it is a slang term for coke, so that's pretty interesting to note.
Hell yeah, bro.
Also, too, this album won a Grammy. Yes, it did. This album won a Grammy for Best Metal Performance for the song "Elite," which we'll get into a little bit later on as we break down the tracks. But that's kind of cool, man. That Korn, their debuted number one on the Billboard 200, and now Deftones has got a Grammy win under their belt, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. They like we said with Korn, man, they definitely fucking found their groove as well. And to win a Grammy in the year 2000, fuck, they
2001.
did. 2001, they even better. They definitely did something fucking great. That's for sure,
Yep.
man.
They sure did. And by the way, this album too peaked at number three on the U.S. Billboard 200. And you got to think about this time with Korn and Deftones. This is boy band city. This is
Hmm.
Britney Spears. This is Christina Aguilera. This is everything. And I remember because my fucking sister, our sister, would listen to that shit. And I'm over here trying to listen to these bands. So I knew what was number one and what was hot at this time. And for these bands to come out swinging and drop some fucking good albums and get on the charts to kick them boy bands and shit off, dude, I'm all fucking for it, man. All
Hell
fucking
yeah,
for it.
man.
So let's get into it, man. We're gonna do a track by track breakdown of Deftones' White Pony. We've got track number one, Back to School, Mini Maggot, 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Willie, what'd you think?
A banger fucking opener, bro. Fun and fucking catchy, good fucking riffs. It leaves you wanting more and more and more.
Yep.
I was so for the audience, I didn't know Deftones a lot, and doing this journey uh where we talked about the first two albums. I mean, I was so excited to get into this fucking album, man. And as soon as the song came on, I'm like, fuck yeah, it's so good already, man.
Yep.
So fucking good.
Absolutely, dude. And for those of you out there who are asking why we're covering this album and not the original, is because soon after the original was dropped, the record company decided to go ahead and do a little bit of a remixed version of the last track on this album, which happened to be come out to be Back to School. So that's why we're covering this album with Back to School on it, because it wasn't too long after the album was released that they brought out that single, which is better. than the last track on this record, but we'll get into that in a minute because it is a remix of it. But I gotta agree with you, dude. Back to School is a fun fucking song, a heavy fucking riff too, dude. That
Mm-hmm.
boom, boom, boom. It's fucking
Yep.
heavy song, dude. The video is fun as fuck too. It's got Chino fucking on top of all the tables in the school and shit. Fucking causing havoc and chaos and shit, man. Really good fucking song. I agree. It's a great fucking opener, dude, and we're off to a great start on fucking 2000s White Pony from Deftones, brother. Taking us over to track number 2, we have, however you fucking pronounce this shit, we have Fetaseria, Sarah, fuck it. Track 2, what you think, Willie?
This is a good song as well, man. Not as good as the opener, but I had a good riff, and I thought the vocals were on point on this track.
Yep, I gotta pretty much say the same thing in my notes too. It was an okay song, nothing special. It did have a good riff in it. His vocals were good, but I really didn't take much away from it. I was hoping for maybe a little bit something more punchy, especially coming right after fucking Back to School. This was the original opener on the original song or the original album, so I'm kind of glad that they did a reissue and put Back to School as the opener because this would have been a letdown of an opener in my opinion.
Yep.
With that said, we're going to move over to track number 3, Digital Bath, at 4 minutes and 15 seconds. This was the first single that they put out when the album was announced. I remember the song very well. I remember the video pretty well as well, and I went back and watched it earlier today as well. Digital Bath, Willie, what'd you think?
So I've never heard this song until now, and I fucking love this song. This song is so fucking good, man. The slower parts is sick with the chords and the tone. It's like perfect. And then when the chorus hits, the song just feels complete. Like it leads up to the chorus, and you're like, what's gonna happen? Because this verse is pretty cool, and then the chorus hits, and it really makes the song like come to like a total package, man. And I don't know how they fucking did that with it's only a 4 minute song, but it felt like it was like a fucking journey, man. I love the song.
Yeah, I gotta say, when the song first came out, I was not a fan of it. Back then, I wasn't even a big Deftones fan, to be honest with you. I did enjoy some shit, but not a lot of it. And it didn't take me until I got older in my years that I found a newfound respect for Deftones. But going back and listening to this album again and rediscovering Digital Bath, I do like the song a lot more now than I did when it first got released. I mean, dude, Chino's fucking vocals, bro. Like, what can he
Mm-hmm.
not do, dude? He does the
I
fucking
don't
high
know.
pitched screams. He's got the low, monotone. He's got, he's just all over the fucking place, dude. He's a
Yep.
great fucking vocalist, man.
He is, dude. I think he's very underrated as well, man.
Very fucking underrated, dude. Absolutely, he is. Uh, that sends us over to track 4. We have Elite coming in at 4 minutes and 1 second. Again, this is the song that won the Grammy for Best Metal Performance in 2001. What'd you think of the song, Willie?
What a perfect placement for this song. Right after Digital Bath. Fucking aggressive. The song is fun, it's heavy. Every riff is near fucking perfect, man. And again, I didn't know this fucking song, and I'm definitely going back and listen to this over and over again. I love the song.
Yep, it is a fun song coming out of Digital Bath. Um, Heavy song. And I will tell you, too, and I want to challenge the audience out there, too, who's watching this. 2 years after this album came out, there's a song called, was it Downfall from the band Trust Company? Little, hidden away band that really didn't do anything special. But 2 years after this album, they had their first single was Downfall, and the opening riff sounds almost identical to this riff of Elite. By the way, so a little tidbit out there. If any of you nerds want to go out there and take a listen for yourself, go listen to Trust Company's Downfall, and then this song, and you'll see the similarities in the riffs. But Deftones did it first.
Yep.
But yeah, man, it's a really fun song, dude. It's a heavy song. It's definitely one that I would put on repeat off this album for sure.
Yep.
That takes us to track 5. We have RX Queen, Prescription Queen. What'd you think, Willie?
The drumming definitely stands out for me in this song. And in my opinion, I think the chorus and the drums makes this song, honestly.
Yeah, this song is not for me, dude. This is nothing special of a song. I did not care for it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to give it 2 or 3 listens. I just can't fucking get into it, man. I don't know if I got to be on prescriptions to enjoy it myself, but I don't know, dude. It just wasn't for me. I respect, like you said, the drumming and shit was good, but other than that, I just really couldn't fucking get into this song, man.
Yeah, sir.
That moves us over to track 6. We've got Street Carp coming in at 2 minutes and 41 seconds. What'd you think?
This song feels fucking personal, man. This song feels like I shouldn't be listening to it. Like this is like I feel like I'm eavesdropping on somebody's conversation, man. This feels wrong,
Right.
but I like it. It's another good song, and I have nothing bad to say about this one.
Yeah, it is definitely a different song. I don't know why I have it written in my notes here that the song sounded older. I don't know
Mm,
what I meant by that. Maybe it sounds like
mm.
an older song, I guess. I don't fucking know. That's what I have written in my notes. Maybe I was a little too heavy, in the adult beverages, but I don't know. It's a decent song. It's good, but I agree with what you were saying, man. That it definitely feels a little strange to be listening to. The
Yeah.
eavesdropping, and I agree with that. Moving over to track 7, we've got Teenager coming in at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Willie, what'd you think?
Man, you definitely have to be in the mood for this song. Definitely a slow song, man. I don't, I don't really get it. Maybe because I'm not a teenager. I don't know what the song's about, actually. But yeah, you definitely have to be in the mood to enjoy this song.
It's funny that you say that because in my notes I have it straight up that it's a chill out song, but it ain't for me.
Yeah,
Not my cup of tea, dude.
yeah,
I could do without this one. Uh, Track 8 we have Knife. I'm assuming would be Party, but
yeah.
it's Knife Purdy. 4 minutes and 49 seconds. Willie, what you think?
Man, it sucks you back in to Deftones is what I put, man. It's a good song, emotional song, and I dig it, man. Right after a teenager, I needed this to bring me back to the album, and it did.
I have a different take from you on this
Cool.
song. It's okay. Nothing special. It is what it is. I agree that after Teenager, it was a good song to come back from, but I don't know, man. So far, from the first two Deftone albums, this one's falling a little flat for me, dude. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's not a
Yeah.
lot here so far, man. I got to be honest with you. The same can be said for this song here. Track number 9, we've got Korea at 3 minutes and 23 seconds. What'd you think?
This was not super memorable to me. It was okay. It was pretty simple. But yeah, just nothing crazy.
Yep, I got the same thing too. It's a decent song. It had a good pace to it, but other than that, it's not memorable whatsoever. Whether it's
Yeah.
North or South Korea, I don't know, but the song Korea is just not for me. Track number 10, man, we've got fucking Passenger featuring Maynard James Keenan of Tool. Probably the most well-known song on this album, maybe other than "Change in the House of Flies." What'd you think, man?
Again, another song that I never heard, and I'm glad that I did. The drumming was fucking
Wait, wait, wait,
great
wait,
in
wait, wait,
this.
wait, wait. You never heard this song until now?
No, yeah,
Seriously?
seriously.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
continue.
This was my first experience with this song, and I was pleasantly surprised at the song. Drumming was great in the song, man. The vocals are haunting as fuck, which was fucking nice to hear. It was a different vocal pattern, and sounded different, and the chorus was sick. It's just a good song, man.
This song is fucking perfect in every
Mm-hmm.
aspect. It's a slower tone step down from what we're used to from Deftones,
Yeah.
but mixed with Maynard's vocals, dude, it is a fucking excellent fucking song, bro. And I don't know if you remember or not, but back in 2007, 2008, is when I used to started making all those like mixed CDs. I would burn all those CDs and shit. This was
Mm-hmm.
always on one of those CDs that I
Mm.
would burn. Was this song, dude?
Interesting.
Still to this day, I fucking love this song. And back then when it was released, again, I was not the biggest Deftones fan at all. But when this song came out, I was like, I'm fucking all over it. I'm not the biggest Tool fan either, but
Yeah.
this song just fucking hits different. I don't know if it's just a combination of Deftones sound with Maynard's
Mm-hmm.
voice, but it's fucking amazing, and it's still to this day is a great fucking song.
Yeah, it really is, bro. And 6 minutes does not feel like 6 minutes at all.
No, it doesn't, dude. It doesn't at all. And when you get into that chorus punch, man, with fucking Maynard, and you got the
Mm-hmm.
fucking, the drumming is outstanding in this
It
song too.
is.
And
It
then you got the
is.
fucking like that weird effect guitar in the background too. You know what I mean? And then it's just a perfect fucking song all around, man. I
Yep.
really still enjoy this song to this day. That takes us to track 11, the other most well-known song on this record. We've got "Change in the House of Flies" at 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Willie, what you think?
Oh man, classic fucking Deftones, man. This is probably the song that I've heard the most from them. And the song will never die and it'll never get old. It gets stuck in my fucking head constantly, bro.
Yeah.
All fucking day long, man. And the drums are a hidden gem in this song. Talk about the drums and fucking um um Passenger
Yeah.
change. The drums in this fucking song, I think, should be like on everybody's study list when they're learning fucking drums, because it's
Yep.
fucking amazing in the song, bro.
Yeah, very fucking great musicianship all the way around on this song, man. The vocals to the guitar riffs to the bass to the fucking drums. It's a great fucking song, man. And I gotta admit, dude, when the song first came out, I was like, I don't know if I can get into this, man. Back in
Damn.
2000, this was 26 years ago now, damn near. And I'm like, I can't get into this, man. But the older that I gotten, the more I appreciate this fucking song, dude.
Yeah,
100%. It is such a good fucking song.
it is.
That takes us to the closing track of this album. We have Pink Maggot at 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Willie, again, this kind of plays in part with Back to School. It's pretty much the same song. It was just
Yeah.
redone a little bit differently for Back to School's single. What'd you think of Pink Maggot?
Given that it was pretty much the same song, I mean, it's a great song. I see why they came back and did a single, because the first 2 minutes of it was pretty slow, and it picks up at the end with the fucking song. But I think for Deftones, and given their pattern with their songs, I think this was a good closer for them.
I am the opposite. I'm going to say that I am glad that they reworked this song and did it as a
Hmm.
standalone single, because if this was the only song that we had in the Not Back to School,
Right.
this is not would have been a good song at all.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, it's not a good closer as well. I think it could have been a lot better if they would have gave us the actual Back to School as the closer, or maybe even gave us Change or Passenger as a closer. I'm
Mm.
good with it. But this one is a fucking miss in my book, man. Unfortunately, as far as closers go, had a strong opener, Back to School. This one, I don't know, dude. I just like Back to School better than I do this original version of it.
That makes sense. I get that. For me, I think this was a better closer than Korn for
Okay,
me.
interesting.
But
Got it. Overall, man, what was your favorite song?
oh man, I think this was a hard one, because there was like four songs, kind of five songs that are a fucking banger. Well, it was hard to pick from, but just because I knew it the most, and it gets stuck in my head constantly, I'm gonna have to pick Change.
Okay. For me, it's easy for me to pick Back to School, but I'm not going to. I'm actually going to pick my longtime favorite song, and that is Passenger
Hell yeah.
with Maynard. Still a banger to this fucking day, dude. What was your least favorite?
Oh, it has to be a Teenager. Track number 7. There's just really nothing to it. Not for me.
Yep, I agree too. It was either going to be that or it was going to be RX Queen, but I think I might have to go with Teenager as well. It's just, it is what it is. It's just, I don't know, couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
Overall, man, what'd you think of 2000's White Pony from Deftones?
I think it was I wouldn't say it was a step down. I would say that I did enjoy Around the Fur better.
Yes.
But I think overall this was a success album, obviously, because it fucking scored big in the charts. But I think it was a successful album for them.
Yeah, for me, I think it was a changing of the pace for Deftones,
Yeah.
coming in from Around the Fur and their debut. I think this was a little bit of a miss of an album for me. It wasn't as strong as the first two records, for sure. They kind of went more proggy, more experimental,
Mm.
you know what I mean? And I don't know, we'll have to wait and see what their fourth album brings. But yeah, for this one, man, I was not the biggest fan of. Some songs still stand out and hold up as a whole of an album. I think it was definitely a letdown from the last two albums that they had originally put out. So, with that being said, Willie, who takes the win in this one? The battle of the third albums between Korn's Follow the Leader and Deftones' White Pony. Who wins?
Well, right now we're 2-0 favoring Deftones. And for me, man, this was a really hard one to choose
Oh,
from,
wait.
because
By the way, we're 2-0 with Deftones, with both of us choosing Deftones over
yes,
Korn. Just want to put that out
yes.
in the air. So continue.
And yeah, this was definitely a tough one to choose from, because each album did have good songs, and then each album did have a little bit of lacking songs. But for me, I think I'm gonna have to go with Deftones. Personally, I think I enjoyed majority of the songs more on Deftones album than I did on Korn's album.
Okay. Okay, respect that, respect that. So now it's down to my pick. Will Deftones continue a 3-0 stomp over Korn? I am actually going to have to say no. Korn wins in this one, in my opinion. Korn's Fall Leader had a lot more songs where I was bobbing my head. I was getting into it. I was feeling more energy and more positive vibes from Corns, which is hard to say positive vibes instead of
What?
fucking Jonathan Davis. But I mean, as a feeling that you get over listening to the music and whatnot, I think Corn definitely brought it. They definitely came out swinging with this album. This is the album that they needed to have. I don't think Corn would be as big as they are to this day if it wasn't for this album. This album had to happen for them at the perfect time, and it did. Deftones again kind of went a little sideways for me. They kind of took what was success for them with the first two albums and kind of experimented a little bit too much for me on this third album. The only ones that really stand out to me is Back to School, Passenger, and Change. Other than that, the rest of this album is just whatever for me. Whereas Korn, not only do you have the first two videos that they put up, then you've got the BKK or BBK, and then all the other ones too. I think it had a little bit more of a aggressive passion filled for me to get into. So I'm gonna have to buck the trend, and I'm gonna have to pick Korn on this one, man.
That's fair, man. I completely get your point and understand where you're coming from. I think for Korn, the first two albums were just a bit of a letdown for me, and then it just felt like a chore listening to number three. Even though it was good, I just wasn't really excited to like listen to it, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what really like took a shit for me. Is like I wish I was more excited. I probably would have enjoyed it more. But for Deftones, the first two albums I fucking thought were a banger, and then I went into it excited for Deftones. If that
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. Totally fair. Um, if we end up doing a fourth part on this one, it'd be interesting to see what your take is on Korn's Issues because just like Follow the Leader, Issues was an album that needed to happen for them at the right place, right time, and it did, especially coming off of the success of Follow the Leader. It's very interested to see how Issues would stand up to where Korn is at in this place in time. And the same thing goes for Deftones too, because their next album is their self-titled album, and it'd be interesting to see, where Deftones goes from here. Because with the White Pony, it was a huge successful album. Will they be able to maintain that success in the fourth album? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But so you picked Deftones, I picked Korn. Who had the better album cover?
Oh, Korn. Korn for sure had the better album cover. Deftones didn't really have an album cover. It was just a pony on the white. So it's like that was pretty much it. So yeah, definitely Korn had the better album cover.
Yeah, Deftones didn't really have a cover; they just had a pony. I like
Yep.
that. I like that. So yeah, man, it's been pretty exciting so far to do this look back on the first three albums of these two influential new metal bands. Man, you excited to do a fourth part?
I'm ready. Let's do it now, bro.
I'm excited for that, dude. Absolutely, I am. Let us know out there as well, please. What you think so far of the first three albums between Korn and Deftones? Do you agree with our opinions that Willie said that Deftones took this one? I said Korn took this one. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. We'd be much appreciated if you would do that. And please share it all the way around. Let everybody know where you're finding this episode, where we talk about all things heavy metal, hard rock, new metal, all of it right here on Riffs Reloaded. Willie, anything else you want to say, man, before we close shop?
No, I just appreciate y'all coming and tuning in and checking us out and sticking around. And please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And please do not forget to keep roasting us in the comments because that is my favorite thing to do first thing in the morning. So thank you all.
Fuck yeah, y'all. I appreciate every single one of you that tune in these episodes, man, and share the love, spread the word, subscribe, man. And until next time, y'all stay heavy, and we'll see you down the road.
Peace out.